45's out of it.
45.
Imagine a murder suspect speeding through traffic, cutting across lanes, and heading straight into oncoming cars. This is the shocking story of Irvin M. Robertson. On October 20th, 2022, U.S. Marshals requested help to apprehend murder suspect Irvin M. Robertson. Officers tracked him to Gwinnett County, where Corporal Munoz and Officer Smith set up on Georgia 20. Robertson got into his 2022 Dodge Ram and started driving. Officers followed, prepared to take him down.
I gotta get him stopped. Right here.
Smith tried again with a second pit, but Robertson counter-steered and kept speeding away. The stakes were higher than ever.
Just a second, I haven't gone to another street yet. I'm trying to get around all these traffic. He's still on the wrong side of the road. Possible 1050 right here, maybe. Victoria Drive. He's still on the wrong side of the road. Victoria Drive. Coming out to Holly Court. Holly Court. Motorcycle. Samples Road, crossing across Samples Road. 250 Samples.
At GA20 and Samples Road, Robertson ran a red light and slammed into another vehicle, finally stopping his truck. But instead of giving up, he bolted on foot. Officers chased him into a parking lot where he eventually realized he had nowhere to go and surrendered. Have you ever seen an officer stay calm while bullets were flying at him? Trooper Brack Miller did just that in this insane chase through Oklahoma City. Here's how it all went down. It all started with a tip-off. Charles Carswell, an armed robbery suspect, was heading into Oklahoma. Trooper Miller spotted the black SUV and attempted a traffic stop, but instead of pulling over, Carswell hit the gas.
Eastbound to Kilpatrick.
Eastbound to Kilpatrick.
950 City, shots fired. He shot one through the back window.
As they raced down the Kilpatrick Turnpike, Carswell fired through his rear window.
Still pointing the gun.
Still pointing your gun.
Ooh, that was ugly. So yeah, I've taken one round through the front windshield. He's still continuing to fire. TVI, TVI, TVI.
950 was okay on TVI.
Chase was over, but the danger wasn't. Carswell jumped out with a rifle and started shooting at officers. A fierce gunfight erupted, and when the dust settled, Carswell was down. 2 officers were injured, but both were expected to recover. Imagine fleeing from the cops on a high-speed chase, only to be struck by a taser and igniting in flames. That's exactly what happened to Christopher Gaylor on a fateful night in North Little Rock. It all started late one night on Asher Avenue in Little Rock, where Trooper Killian was just going about his usual patrol when something caught his eye. A black sport bike flying down the street with no license plate, weaving through traffic like it had a death wish. Killian wasn't about to let that slide. He flicked on the sirens, signaling for the rider to pull over, but instead of stopping, the rider gunned the throttle and bolted into the night. The chase was on. It wasn't long before Gaylor hit the freeway, where speed spiked even higher, reaching 120 miles per hour.
Actually, now I'm primary. Call it.
10-4-30 east, coming up to the south interchange, passing Broadway right now.
Copy, Dash Broadway.
Speed above 111.
Things took a dangerous turn when he swerved into a parking lot, narrowly missing another vehicle.
We're westbound, coming up on Allen Street.
Westbound on Allen.
10-4, Allen and Chandler. We're taking Chandler Street right now.
With nowhere left to go, Gaylor bailed from the bike and bolted on foot. Trooper Killian wasn't about to let him get away. He deployed his taser, hitting Gaylor in the back. But instead of going down, Gaylor kept running. A second taser shot followed, this time with catastrophic results. The impact caused an explosion. With the flames finally extinguished, Gaylor was taken into custody, but the mystery didn't end there. It was later revealed that Gaylor had a gas jug in his backpack, which is what caused the explosion when the taser hit. The night ended with a trip to the hospital, but little did anyone know, Gaylor's troubles were far from over. A teenager out on bond for murder, a stolen car, and a desperate attempt to escape at 95 miles per hour. What could possibly go wrong? Well, everything. Texarkana, Arkansas. Wednesday, October 2nd. It's just another evening, until officers spot a stolen car near Garland and Jefferson Avenues. The driver, 17-year-old Micah Xavier Holmes, already facing a first-degree murder charge. Instead of pulling over, he floors it. Arkansas State Police lock in. Holmes hits Interstate 30, weaving through traffic at 95 miles per hour. Sirens wail, lights flash, but he's not stopping. He's got nothing to lose, or so he thinks.
37 with it.
Hey, boy.
Yeah, we're going 30 eastbound, 30 eastbound. You can't go to the bus supervisor.
on the phone advise they're going towards I-30 now.
They're trying to run me off the road. They're about to crash out. They're about to crash out. We're about to 6. They kept it on the road, still eastbound, 9 mile an hour. Gotta wait for some of this traffic to clear up. I'll try to get TBI. They're passing on the left inside shoulder. They're about to wreck out right here. Looks like. Yep, they're wrecking out in the median.
The stolen vehicle loses control instantly, tires digging into the soft ground. In a split second, the car flips violently, rolling before slamming down on its roof. Metal crunches, dust fills the air, and the chase ends in a heap of wreckage. Troopers rush in, weapons drawn, but there's no more fight left in home. After a quick hospital visit, he's taken straight to a juvenile detention center. On May 12, 2024, Trooper was enjoying a cigar when he noticed the speeding Dodge Charger. He hit his lights, but the driver didn't stop. Instead, he slowed down, turned on his blinker like he was going to pull over. The Trooper stayed cool, holding his cigar, until the driver decided to take off instead.
Stopping or what? What are you doing? Good pick, good pick, good pick. Oh boy, nope.
With the suspect now speeding away, the trooper had no choice but to toss his cigar out the window and take off in pursuit. The chase was on.
Dodge Charger taking off of me. Southbound 395, passing Glebe. Initial traffic stops at 90 and a 55. And. Oh boy. What are you doing? You pulling over? What are you doing, buddy? Hold on, he's slowing down. He's slowing down. We're stopped. We're dead stopped. Disregard, he just took off again. We're southbound, approaching 286. Speed's accelerating, speed's 70.
Approaching 36.
We just took exits for Fairfax County Parkway. We're going, it's like Hiller Road.
What road? Can you repeat that?
Hiller Road. No, disregard. No, we're Fairfax County Parkway. Fairfax County Parkway. Northbound on the Parkway, 286.
Northbound on 286.
Well, behind you, northbound 286. North on I-5. Traffic is, no traffic out here. Speed over 110. 283, notify Fairfax County PD. And if you got word from the helicopter yet? Range, go around you.
How far the hills around?
Eventually, the driver pulled off Route 286. The trooper quickly boxed him in, bringing the chase to an end.
Okay. All right. Why are you running, man?
It's just a birthday, and
It's your birthday, man?
No, it's my brother's birthday. We was really just trying to get to our destination, honestly. I want to try and really, like... I want to move these cars.
Man, I had to throw out my cigar.
No, I apologize. I wasn't really trying to put that...
I was smoking my cigar, just doing a regular stop on you.
July 15th, 2022. Calls flood in about an SUV playing chicken with oncoming traffic on Georgia Highway 42. Good Samaritans box in the rogue vehicle at a busy intersection, hoping to end the madness. Cops roll up, ready to chat. Driver Sierra Hibbert, 24, isn't feeling talkative.
Break glass! Get out the car! Get out! Get out! Tires are flat! Move! he's not gonna make it far. Go.
Didn't want to do that.
After a series of crashes that would make an action movie jealous, officers finally corral Sierra. Miraculously, her child, the officers and bystanders escape serious injury. On July 3rd, 2022, Trooper Guerra was patrolling I-75/85 South when he spotted a black GMC Envoy with a driver and passenger both not wearing seatbelts. As Guerra approached to make the traffic stop, the driver, Jonathan Hartger, had other plans. He slammed his foot on the gas, kicking off a wild pursuit through the streets of Atlanta. Hartger didn't hesitate. He pushed the gas pedal, rocketing past the 65-mile-per-hour speed limit, reaching over 95 miles per hour. His reckless driving left little regard for other drivers on the road as he darted through lanes and swerved to avoid obstacles.
Still taking Camp Creek Parkway.
Careful, still on Camp Creek.
Still on Camp Creek Parkway.
2-4, still westbound Camp Creek.
Yeah, units behind him. Go ahead and start calling if you know the area better. Driving on the wrong side of the road. Block him in, block him in, block him in. We on Global Freeway Connectors. Good pick, good pick, good pick.
Trooper Rich executed a flawless Pétis maneuver, sending Hartger's vehicle into a spin. But even as his car lost control, Hartger wasn't done. He tried to make another escape, but Trooper Mathis blocked his way. With nowhere left to run, Hartger was pulled from the vehicle and taken into custody.
Are you out of your mind? You scared me, dude. I scared you, bro. Yeah. I was pulling you over for no seatbelt, dude.
You're the fuck out.
You're an idiot, dude. Put your head, put your head, bro.
The Chrysler 300 SRT, a street-legal beast with muscle under the hood and attitude to match. But power means nothing when you go up against the Georgia State Patrol. It was just another routine stop on I-675. Georgia State Patrol pulled over a Chrysler 300 SRT for illegal window tint. The driver, Nikemi Greaves, had a choice: accept the ticket or take off. He chose wrong. The moment the trooper stepped out, Greaves hit the gas, blasting down the emergency lane like a rocket.
Got one overturned, Atlanta. Bad wreck. Interstate shut down.
Troopers closed in, weapons drawn. Greaves, trapped, raised his hands through the sunroof. Moments later, Greaves was in cuffs. A background check revealed multiple active warrants. Jacob Kenneth Dunn wasn't just another driver with a heavy foot. He was a wanted man. With felony warrants hanging over him and a history of dodging the law, he had one rule: never stop. So when Washington County deputies spotted him behind the wheel of a gray Kia Sorento, they knew exactly what was coming. Dunn didn't flinch. Instead, he did what he always did. He ran. Tires screeched as he gunned it, weaving through traffic like a man with nothing to lose.
West on North. Airport West on North Street.
Oh, shit. 45's out of it.
45.
I'm primary. The suspect is losing tires.
And for your primary suspect losing tires.
He's smoking real bad.
looking so bad, I can barely see him right now.
If heart-pounding police chases are your thing, buckle up and hit subscribe, because it only gets wilder from here.
Coming up on 49.
Do not let him get on the interstate, going the wrong way.
Okay, we're going over the interstate, still westbound.
Yeah, we're over the interstate, still westbound.
We got a little bit of traffic right here. Turning on Steamboat.
Corporal Benton saw his chance, surged forward, and slammed Dunn's Kia into the curb with a crushing TVI. The chase was done. Troopers swarmed in, yanked him from the wreck, and cuffed him on the spot. Weeks of running ended in seconds.